Welcome to the sportiest stream. Hopefully all of you are doing well. It's nice to see you all there. Sorry for the delayed start, but we did get a notice that our first match is actually going to be delayed a little bit here. So I didn't want to start too early for all of you. And really have not much to say about it, so hopefully you all are okay with that slightly longer than usual pause. But I'm Sporty FC. Hopefully you all are doing well here. What a night we have here. 2 matches coming up here. The Ascension Cup visits its last week. And so will we get to see the middle part of the Premier Series as 2 teams return to this stream. Astral, Cloud Esports, we've seen them both before. They'll be back here tonight for that second match. Pretty exciting match as well. But before that, we got a pretty good match on our own. I think maybe the match that could be one of the highlights of the night. I guess there is only 2 matches though. Dunder Wyfflin of House Wyffendor taking on That Sweaty Game, also known as the Nintendo Switch Gang. So, the Nintendo Switch players who themselves have always been known to be a consistent roster that sticks together for a while here. And those same 3 players in Baba, Timing, Dino, the Coach Life, those guys have been teammates quite a while now. And well, so far they've been very, very successful this season. 18-0, I believe, in all games for both sides. Actually, no, it's 18-1. Not Sweaty Gang. In their match with Dunder Wyfflin, it is 18-0, including a 3-0 sweep over Team Koki, who have only lost once this season for. Again, that is for Dunder Wyfflin. Now, Sweaty Gang actually has to play against this team as well. Actually don't have to play this team right now. Here they did have to play them, and they did sweep them in the regular season. So for Team Koki, again, only 2 losses to both these rosters. Sweaty Gang, again, other really impressive wins they've had. Was also a week 1 win over Vortex Esports. Genesis, their free 1 win over Legit Plasma, who are another top tier contender in the Ascension Cup. Again, some pretty tough matches. Dunder Wyfflin also has played against Legit Plasma, and I believe they swept them. They had to have, yeah, they did sweep them here in this season. So what we're getting to see is 2 teams that have been almost perfect this season in their matches, and 2 teams that are also new to the Ascension Cup this season. And we're gonna get to look and see who will be the first to take their first loss of the season in the final week of action. Again, both these teams are 6-0. They're only 1 match away from a perfect season. A rarity that does happen in these leagues. The only other team I can think of that would be doing it, that has done it, is Evolve Skylight, who are also right now perfect in this season at a 6-0 record. So, and these teams have had some impressive performances. Again, there's not that many teams that can say they've had a perfect season. Usually you see about one per group each season when it comes to these events. But again, the Ascension Cup last season, I'm trying to think who went perfect. I don't know if anybody went perfect. Yeah, last season for Ascension Cup only 1 team went perfect. That was Evolve Skylight. In season 0, first time we ever did the Ascension Cup, only 2 teams ever went perfect: Evolve Skylight and the 5th Corner Esports Dream Team. So again, these teams try to be part of a very small group. Hello, Bawa. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to Sporty Stream. As joining us here, we do actually have Dunder Wyfflin. They have their whole roster actually here today. Apparently, Alex, Isaiah, Not Bean, who is their sub, as well as Tyler73, aka the Joyo Wannabe. So let's goes by Joyo Wannabe for whatever reason here, as get these players in very, very soon. We'll see how they do. Again, so many teams have talked about these rosters. In fact, Dunder Wyfflin have actually been under accusations in the past of being a team that is smurfing. They're not smurfing, I can promise you that. These guys are definitely champ, but they're one of the scariest teams here. They've even mentioned to me before that their aspirations to play in the Apex Cup next season. So against competition that is higher ranked than they are, they want to play against that Apex Cup competition. They are very close to GC1 though, as a roster, so it wouldn't be too unlikely for them to move up anyways. And Dunder Wyfflin, part of House Wyffendor, themselves have always had very, very good rosters. Here again, that's their only roster in the Ascension Cup, and again, they're having a perfect season. The Apex Cup, it's the same kind of idea, with Witchets, as well as Slitherwisps, also doing really well. Only 1 loss for all 3 of those teams in the whole entire season. Those guys have done very, very well, leading or being 2nd seed in their groups. So, House Wyffendor have not won yet in ATS history, but really feels like this season they could potentially win, but not just the Ascension Cup, but the Apex Cup too. I mean, we could be seeing some pretty impressive things. You know, ADS always seems to have different orgs winning different events, but Swiftdoor haven't won yet, and so obviously you can tell this is the org really pushing for this season. And we'll hopefully get these players in very soon here as again, we're hoping to get things sorted out here. Again, we're hopefully just gonna get things kind of sorted out here. As again, we did get a call that I believe it's not Sweaty Gang. We're going to be a little bit delayed tonight, unfortunately. But again, hopefully all of you are doing well and welcome in. I know a lot of you are House Gryffindor fans, but so that prediction polls live, I expect to see a good amount of votes for Dunder Wyfflin here tonight. Yeah, and NSG also here. It's a tough prediction to make because these are both, you know, some of the best teams out here. This Ascension Cup is stacked this season with some of the teams here. We've got Sunset Splash. There's a lot of the 5C Dream Team players coming back. Valve Sky's still here. And I mentioned Dunder Wyfflin. Chasing them is Legit Plasma, who could potentially surpass them. Team Corky could potentially surpass Not Sweaty Gang. And let me just give a thing here as we get these teams here. Again, we're just waiting on these teams to put on in to give us the go-ahead, as it should be a pretty exciting matchup overall. Apologies on our delays, as all of you are doing. And we are just waiting on updates. Again, we'll just give it a quick moment here. Well, again, we are just gonna have to be patient while we wait on these teams to join on in. Again, while we get things sorted out, again, get those votes going. Prediction polls probably closing up in about a minute. Make sure you get in there quickly, as and we're just get things sorted up here. As again, apologies on the wait time. While we again get things put it out here, while we do that again, let me know how you guys are feeling about this. It should be a pretty good match, I would expect. As another follow coming in, thank you very much there. Olsen Gamers 2, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. And again, you're again, we're just waiting on these teams to be here. As there they are, they're all in. So again, Life Minder as I coach for NSG. They're joined in to watch a good amount of this gameplay. On the other side, Dunder Wyfflin and their roster. I don't know. We'll see which of their 4 players playing here. But for Not Sweaty Gang, it's their usual roster. Baba, aka Willy, in there. Dino, aka Dinosaur, and Timing, All of them in here. Again, part of NSG. Used to be known as the Nintendo Switch Gang. Now known as Not Sweaty Gang. Having a little fun with the naming series. We're going to get all these players in here. So, reminder, 6-0 records for both these sides. They have been unbeatable this season. Unstoppable. And now in the final week, one of these teams will guarantee a perfect season. Dunder Wyfflin of House Wyfflin on the blue. Not Sweaty Gang on the orange. And a best of 5 to determine who will end their season 7-0, and Not Sweaty Gang, aka known as NSG. A very mechanical side. They have a ton of work together, but Dunder Wyfflin themselves have, again, had a lot of people have thought this team has been smurfing this season. I promise you they are not, but one of the reasons why is just by how mechanical this team is. I mean, players like Tyler73, who is joining in right there, just so fast, so tough to take down. One of the scary things about Dunder Wyfflin is that this team has only gotten better this season. They are very fast, very tough to keep up with roster. You better be scared if you're playing against either of these sides, and well, it's already guaranteed they're both making it to the playoff bracket. It just is one of them may have to do it for the wild card instead, and no team wants to be there, especially with how good of a season these guys have had. Again, reminder, Team Koki, Legit Plasma, both chasing down these rosters. A very real chance that whoever loses this match, if they don't play very well, could have a very tough time, as Tyler with another shot. Isaiah's going to put it in. And as I mentioned again, Tyler is such a mechanical player. He's going to be really tough to stop. He's called himself the Joyo Wannabe for a reason. It's because of stuff like that. He finds ways to make plays happen. And there's a very good chance this season Evolve Skylight may not win again. Not Sweaty Gang, though, trying to take down Dunder Wyfflin again. One of these sides will be guaranteed to have their first loss of the season, but that's an open net. Isaiah won't score. In comes another one. Flip reset. Tyler not able to score. Apparently, Alex not putting the shot on either. Dunder Wyfflin keeping that ball close again. But again, so much of these players have just improved over time as another shot goes in. Tyler once again, and as I mentioned, there's a very good reason why this team wants to play that higher level. He's only improved this season. At this point, I believe he's encroaching on the GC1. Guy's got insanely solid mechanics. Overall, Dunder Wyfflin, they have such good team chemistry that, oftentimes when you see players with good mechanics in Champ, they don't generally have the best positioning. These guys all know each other. They've been teammates for a while. It only makes them scarier when they do this season after season, as Tyler is around 1. Looking for that extra jump as he'll go to the back wall, but hit back by Abawa. Isaiah, that one gonna go in from apparently Alex. And Dunder Wyfflin not wasting any time to keep the score going. Not even a full 2 minutes in, and Not Sweaty Gang being made to look lesser than. The score keeps ticking up and up. As I said, Dunder Wyfflin may be the team to beat this season. What I've heard from around the league, they definitely do seem like that team to beat. Again, Tyler specifically making a name for himself as he'll find Isaiah. That one's gonna bounce off the back wall as Not Sweaty Gang looking for another clear. Timing. Unable to get that touch. Again, it's a chance of field, and another flip reset used here. Tyler's pretty consistent at those. And it keeps setting up his teammates. I mean, simply put, Dunder Wyfflin, they're letting Tyler play the hot hand. He is looking incredible here. This is not inconsistent from him. This guy's done this before. When he pops off during a match, he is unstoppable at this level. Tyler looking for another play. Cleared back by Timing as... Welcome to the stream, Kissed Emotions. They're in here in time for Dunder Wyfflin versus Not Sweaty Gang. Both these teams undefeated. Dunder Wyfflin, though, having their way in Game 1 as a double tap attempt. And from what we've seen from Tyler, this guy does not miss a beat. As Bawa dunked by, apparently, Alex. Tyler again. That shot pretty weak, but Dino wasn't ready for it. And another goal for Dunder Wyfflin. We may be here for a very long series, but not very many games. I mean, if Dunder Wyfflin keeps scoring like this, I don't know if Not Sweaty Gang have a chance to slow them down. Isaiah. Another chance down the field. He'll be stopped by Dino as apparently Alex challenged again. Not Sweaty Gang, gonna be outplayed there. That was a fortunate second touch. Comes in for Tyler. And Dunder Wyfflin just continue to score. That was not intentional from Tyler, but he'll be very happy that second touch just so happens to fall for him. As it's 7-0 at this point. And I don't know if it's maybe just they're feeling really good today, but this is not the usual scoreline that we see from Dunder Wyfflin. They're usually pretty good at dominating teams, but not like this. And that seems like not Sweaty Gang like this. Even though they've swept every opponent they've had, and even though they've usually do it with some pretty solid margins. 7-0 is quite something for Dunder Wyfflin, as apparently Alex running for a flip reset of his own. This time, it will be cleared away as Isaiah's overcommitted, and it's open for not Sweaty Gang. They'll take one back with Dino. The goals keep coming from not Sweaty Gang. Although this is their first, the goals kept coming from Dunder Wyfflin. Not Sweaty Gang does slow it down. I don't know what I was saying after that. When the scoreline's 7-1, there's not really much you can say about this one. Dunder Wyfflin just need to keep even more control. It's not Sweaty Gang. We need to reset after game 1 here. They do again have a coach in Life, and if you guys don't know Life, if you're living under a rock, this guy is made top 32 in RLCS. He is the real deal. Life's a scary player. As timing, second touch, he's gonna look for net. As again, not Sweaty Gang proving that they have their own set of mechanical skills, and I'm sure we're gonna be seeing a lot of it. They just haven't had the time to utilize it here. Touch is not as crisp as Tyler. They keep control, but does give it away to timing. Not Sweaty Gang. Second touch from timing. Tyler with another clear as apparently Alex already up for it, and he's looking for a double tap. Alex off the crossbar. Oh, that one not covered by not Sweaty Gang. But man, that's a little fortune there. Dunder Wyfflin had the opportunity. Now the other way. Dino double tap of his own, and bang! It's gone in. Not Sweaty Gang will make it 2. Dunder Wyfflin shut down. NSG throws one back. A huge momentum goal. And for a series like this, a huge piece to take with them. Dunder Wyfflin had scored 7 straight, but now they're being shut down. And NSG proving, even though this team has been untouchable this season, they are beatable. They are definitely mortal. Gotta shut down that offense first from Dunder Wyfflin. Like NSG can definitely do that, although, I mean, Tyler's been a threat all night, and he's going to continue to do so. What a pass to apparently Alex. And the goals just keep on coming. Again, Tyler, he just does not seem to make a mistake. He is feeling it tonight. Well, this guy usually does play super well. This is, I think, a level ahead of what we are used to. From Tyler. We've gotten to see a lot of Tyler this season. Simply put, when players mention just how good someone is, we love to watch that stuff. And yeah, Tyler may be a very real seasonal MVP. For now, though, he just wants to make sure Dunder Wyfflin end their season off well. Already 1 game down, an 8-2 scoreline. Wow, things are just going well for Dunder Wyfflin, to say the very least. Again, they still have a coach as well here. In Life, we'll see what Life has to talk about again. We've actually gotten to see... I've gotten to see a good amount of Life in my time. I don't know how solid of a coach he is, but he's been on NSG for a while. Makes sense with his past having been on Nintendo Switch, like all of these other players. Again, what a game 1 at Dunder Wyfflin. Probably the scariest team I've seen. I've seen Evolve Skylight this season. I've seen so many good teams, but Dunder Wyfflin, I mean, simply put, when you got a player like Tyler leading this roster, That's what makes them so scary, is just the fact that they're so consistently threatening on that net. I mean, hell, if we put this team against some of our Apex Cup teams, I think they would probably win. That's how good they're playing right now. Again, reminder, these players signed up this season while they were still champ. I think though, Tyler and apparently Axe have both progressed up to GC1 though. I mean, they're definitely playing like it, that's for sure, but the team has had so much chemistry that it is sometimes a bit tough to tell, as apparently Alex looking for yet another play on net. Again, at this point, game 2 of reset scoreline. Should be time for Not Sweaty Gang to be able to get some momentum for themselves, but once again, Tyler the threat, looking for plays. Isaiah not able to put that one on target, but Not Sweaty Gang trying to break their way through. Tyler again. Awa will send this one away, as apparently Alex going the wrong direction there. Dunder Wyfflin, a little bit of miscommunication. He will be able to survive that play, but this is Not Sweaty Gang's chance to score and take their first lead of the series. Dino. The one in the midfield. Tyler with an easy touch down the field is timing with no boost, just leaves it back for Dino, but he doesn't have any either, and this is space for Tyler. In front for Isaiah, dunked on 2. Will not be able to score, but the demo does come through. There's another one from Tyler, just on and on. He keeps the goals coming. I'm looking for a play to get rid of Bawa, but Not Sweaty Gang just trying to play consistent. Bawa. I'll leave it here for timing. A tactical fake. Isaiah not really in the right position there, but once again, Not Sweaty Gang don't want to take that risk. They don't want to overcommit. Give Tyler space that you know he will utilize. This guy's got so many tricks in his back pocket that Dunder Wyfflin have to play a bit more consciously as timing. That one blocked away as Bawa. Tyler will collect it, but that's not a very good touch on the back wall, and the net's wide open. Not Sweaty Gang will take this one. Dino will be the one on the end of that score. Dunder Wyfflin, again, being proven they are beatable here. Not Sweaty Gang can take them down. They're bringing some great chances. They're just playing a little bit more patiently. They may not be nearly as quick onto their goals as Dunder Wyfflin are, but if they play smart, they play positionally, Dunder Wyfflin are definitely a team you can take down. Again, with a player like Life, who is so solid, and with NSG's abundance of skills, this team knows what they're doing. As a downfield pass, that one stopped by Tyler. Off the back wall, second touch not made, but timing left back, and he doesn't have a lot to work with there. Beat by apparently Alex. Dino waiting at net. Will block Isaiah. Dunder Wyfflin still on this one. Team bump, and it's open! And apparently Alex scores! Not Sweaty Gang. Caught just a little bit there. As a team bump, timing removed Dino. Dunder Wyfflin will even up the scoreline. Reset. Bawa beat Dino. Is that a touch he was looking for? And Isaiah could definitely hit that. As that touch from Bawa, straight to apparently Alex, and the bump will be connected on timing, and Dunder Wyfflin. I didn't know if they could elevate from game 1. They have found a way to do so. It may not be nearly as goal heavy, but the bumps are being put in place, and Not Sweaty Gang. This is a rough game for them, and this is a bit of desperation from them at this point. Dunder Wyfflin just have, they have basically any team's number at this point. They're just such a consistent, well-rounded roster. And for Not Sweaty Gang, that's just something to say that's surprising. Not Sweaty Gang themselves. Reminder, I've only dropped a single game in a single series this entire season. And this is what Dunder Wyfflin's doing to them. Simply put, Dunder Wyfflin are looking to lead in so many ways as Dino off the corner. Isaiah beat there, and nobody in net. NSG will have this game evened up again. Not Sweaty Gang efficient on their chances, and that's exactly what they have to be. They aren't going to get the majority of offense, not against Dunder Wyfflin. But if they can score on the chances that matter, they will have a very good opportunity to maybe even take this series. For now, though, it's tied up. Dunder Wyfflin have not been nearly successful this game, even with the increased bump and increased pressure on the Not Sweaty Gang defensive backline. Not Sweaty Gang has been holding on as Isaiah gonna break through that corner, open. Apparently Alex could go for net, but that pinch will go a little high. Said it will set up another play as low boost here for Not Sweaty Gang. That one bouncing off the sidewall. Bawa. Isaiah. Across for Tyler. Dunked by Bawa. Not Sweaty Gang makes sure to challenge early here because they do not want the mechanics of Dunder Wyfflin to take over. That's when they get beat, and that's when Dunder Wyfflin are at their best, is when they can do all those mechanical solo efforts. There's too good of a side to let have that happen, as apparently Alex does have the ball here. Bawa, oh, he thought he was going to jump there, but apparently Alex had a sixth sense, knew he was coming behind him, and let him fly on by. Dunder Wyfflin still have this one, though. Dino's not at net. Oh, Isaiah's missed the net completely. That could have been it. Dunder Wyfflin could have taken the lead. They'll go again. Tyler, actually maybe having a shot on the end of that. Apparently Alex fakes out that shot from Not Sweaty Gang. And time for Dunder Wyfflin to go upfield again. Tyler, space given. Flip reset. Double. Oh, that's off the post. And again, we know he's got the mechanics to hit that. You don't give Tyler space. That's a cardinal sin if you're Not Sweaty Gang. This guy's made a name for himself this season. Good reason! Isaiah takes the lead for Dunder Wyfflin. 22 seconds remain. Both these teams who very easily may move up to our Apex Cup next season. You can tell they're looking to prove exactly what they're worth. Dunder Wyfflin stated they wanted to be in the Apex Cup next season. Simply put, they're playing like an Apex Cup team, but Not Sweaty Gang. They're trying to slow them down. Dino, able to get past apparently Alex. Time running out for Not Sweaty Gang to tie up game 2. Isaiah and Tyler both double committed. That backfield's open for Not Sweaty Gang, but timing's missed. Tyler wants this one down. Dino dunked by Isaiah. No boost left. Can go for the fake. Bawa unable to keep control. And Dunder Wyfflin 1 game away from completely dominating this season. They have dropped 0 games so far. And they may do it here. They may be, I think, the first ever team to ever win a season without dropping a single game. Dunder Wyfflin 1 away from doing something incredible. Bar changes there for Not Sweaty Gang. They're going to take a good amount of this time just to relax and reset. Again, I don't think we have ever seen a team ever do this in either the Apex Cup or the Ascension Cup. A record that we may not see there are only very few teams that could even beat to that level, but I don't think anybody has been able to do that themselves. As we get right back into this. Our best of 5 and in only 3 games. Not Sweaty Gang trying to reverse sweep, but that's not a good start here. Tyler wins the kickoff cleanly. I think Not Sweaty Gang just missed on it. Oh, Dino definitely did. That's not the kickoff he was looking for. That's gonna really hurt for him. We know how good this guy's been so long. That's gonna be a painful reminder of just how consistent Dunder Wyfflin are and just how bad every goal you give up to this team will be, because they will shut you down. As apparently Alex not taking the goal there for a reason, could not get around that shot. Tyler. Isaiah looking for goal. It will be blocked by Bawa. These teams keep up that pressure. But will Not Sweaty Gang be able to get some plays working through? In the midfield, Bawa. This one kept away by apparently Alex. Looking for that ground pinch. He's got a play on the end of that, but Not Sweaty Gang playing patiently. And one of the major issues they had last game was that boost total. This Not Sweaty Gang team uses a lot of boost on defense are very boost heavy. Shutting them down by conserving your own boost seems like the strategy that teams should be going with. It's Dunder Wyfflin. They're going to look to keep that up here as Bawa. Only out to Isaiah, who has a net to look at there. Dino will get on the end of it. But again, Isaiah can shoot. Bawa can block. Again now, Tyler. Someone's going to challenge him here, but Dino's whiffed it completely. And it just finds the net. Oh, an awkward mistake. And that's not what you want to see there. The whoops in chat from Tyler. He knows that probably shouldn't have gone in. An unfortunate series of mistakes. That could prove to really hurt. But Dunder Wyfflin up by 2, and we already know if they have a lead like this, very tough to take that away from a team. As Bawa looking for Dino, that one just bounced wide. Feel the pressure ongoing here as Isaiah doing it for apparently Alex, not Sweaty Gang. Just trying to get to that ball, but apparently Alex wins this one. The dunk not going to find the goal with it. But the play keeps on going here. As Dunder Wyfflin open there, Isaiah with his first of the game. He'll make sure he finally puts one on. With all the battling it's taken, that's Sweaty Gang again just going to be outplayed at this point. Reminder, this is a team we could very likely see in the Grand Finals at the end of this season. This is what's happening to them. As a whiff there. Bawa, maybe a chance to score. Thank you for the follow. It's Sky. Welcome to Sweaty Stream here. Dunder Wyfflin looking to go for a perfect season here. They have not dropped a single game this season in any series this season. They go a perfect 7-0 in the regular season, with a 21-0 record in games. The first time a team has ever been able to do that. But not Sweaty Gang trying to stop them here. Just take anything off this team, but they're not even finding offense at this point. Tyler just waiting on this one, beckoning for the challenge that finally show up as apparently Alex has stopped moving there. Baba's going to take the goal. We may have a disconnect here from Dunder Wyfflin. See, apparently Alex is spinning in circles. I wonder if he's disconnected. I have a feeling that might be what we're seeing there. As Dunder Wyfflin. Either that or he's celebrating early, but I doubt he's doing that. Still 2 minutes to go in this game. Not Sweaty Gang have come back from this kind of deficit before. Dunder Wyfflin, look at this. Isaiah not able to get it, but Tyler will. He's already recovered. Dunder Wyfflin once again just in control. As not Sweaty Gang is making it a lot tougher to get onto offense, but they will here. That one's saved by Tyler as he flew off the back wall. Isaiah now on no boost. 51 by Bawa. Apparently Alex also falling off the ceiling. Dunder Wyfflin really did push up for offense there and aren't getting it. Bawa scores! That Sweaty Gang will take full advantage of the overcommit. Dunder Wyfflin pushed up very high to get up to offense. It didn't work. A miscalculated attack and not Sweaty Gang. Again, they've proven they can keep up with these guys. Dunder Wyfflin may just be too good of a team here for not Sweaty Gang, but not Sweaty Gang not going to let it get the better of them. Even if you make a mistake, as a team like Dunder Wyfflin, not Sweaty Gang are a very good side to counter on that. Is how to look for a play outside the defense here. Bawa will get past Tyler here as Dino. One-on-one, just gonna throw this one to net. And he had time to shoot that one. I would have loved to see a little more control from it. With how close this game has been, every chance matters. I really feel like not Sweaty Gang wasted that one here as Tyler going to net here with a little pop on the other side of his car. I think he knows very well. This guy loves flip resets. He knows just how powerful those shots with the underside of his car can be. As apparently Alex going for one himself, but no one in net. That's just gonna fall in for a 5-2 lead. They love their flip resets on Dunder Wyfflin, but this is one that apparently Alex doesn't need to go for. I know, just not even close to the net. Got bumped by Isaiah as well, for good measure. And this is just the kind of control that Dunder Wyfflin has been holding for this entire season. We have not seen a team go with a 27-0 game-winning record like this. Or the longest game win streak as well in our history, although not the longest series winning streak. Again, that is still ahead by Evolve Skylight, who's not lost yet in their Ascension Cup history, starting from Season 0. Obviously, though, this season, probably the toughest in Ascension Cup history. You got teams like Not Sweaty Gang, Dunder Wyfflin, you got Team Koki. You got so many scary teams. I'm just gonna score them back, and you're gonna. There's no way to save some timing. I think he's trying to get in the heads of Dunder Wyfflin at this point. And so here comes the response. Isaiah saying, "Hey, dude, we got a little bit of salt, I think, in our Game 3 matchup here." Dunder Wyfflin only up by 2 goals at this point. They definitely don't want to take this too easily. Not Sweaty Gang can respond. They just need to hold on for a little bit longer, though. If you're Dunder Wyfflin, apparently Alex slowing down the time, wasting space. As off the back wall. This one keeps going as Tyler looking for one more at 0 seconds. Up for Isaiah. Down to the goal. As there we go. A perfect end to a perfect season. Dunder Wyfflin has done something that no team has done before. 21-0 on games, 7-0 on series. Not even Evolve Skylight, who have never lost in Ascension Cup history, have done that. That is a perfect run. And I don't know if we'll ever see this ever again in our history running this league, but you get to see it here. A perfect record. Simply put, that has never happened before. Only, again, the next best record we've ever seen, I believe, is +18, set by Slitherwhiffs in Apex Season 1, and +18 set by Evolve Skylight in Ascension Season 1. We have never seen this record here. But you don't get performances much better than that. Fortunately for Not Sweaty Gang, they're not going to be the happiest. That was a pretty rough end to a season. But they definitely now have a lot that they can look back on. This is going to be a good team to really improve against, because, again, very likely we are going to be seeing this team next. Oh yeah, also +18 was set by Evolve Skylight in Ascension Season 0, so again, we've seen +18 was our previous record for the best game differential. They're going to go +21. I mean, just incredible here from Dunder Wyfflin. What else you could say, except just not much more perfect than that. As, again, reminder of what we'll be seeing later tonight. So again, after this series, we'll be seeing Astral Heat, Cloudy Esports. As again, what a match we'll have there, that will be part of the Premier Series, so even better action than this, although this is some pretty high-level gameplay. But now I'm making sure we set up an interview here. Dunder Wyfflin wants to join in for one. As again, we get to talk with them, a perfect season, a record that we may not see matched ever again. 3-0. 21-0. Welcome in, apparently, Alex. Dunder Wyfflin. Not the first team to go 7-0 in a season, but the first team to ever go 21-0 in games. You guys have had a perfect season that has never happened before in ATS history. So, how are you feeling now that you've entered your season as a team that has done something that no other team has done before?
Um, Honestly, I just think it's thanks to our great teammates, especially thanks to our org, House Wyfflin. They really did a lot. Like, it was one thing to scout us out, but to like put some good teammates around us, like Isaiah and Not Bean. Without them, we would not be the team we are today.
I think another thing you got to
But
mention
yeah,
as
I've
well
been
is,
playing with Tyler for a long time, so
yeah, and I was gonna mention
it's
as well.
refreshing to have some good
I was gonna mention
teammates.
as well. You guys have both, I think, snuck into that GC1 level, and so you mentioned a lot about you and Tyler. You guys have been teammates for quite a while at this point. So being able to team up with him all so often, it seems like all the time. What's it like teaming up with him here for in ATS? Because I know for you guys, you guys know each other, but being able to rely on a player like Tyler, who is probably one of the scariest players out there, at least in the Ascension Cup, he's definitely one of the scariest. What's it like being able to consistently be able to team up with him every single season? Because that doesn't happen for a lot of rosters.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly down to us just being like longtime childhood friends. We just, I don't know. He got very mechy at the game very fast, so I grinded mine. Little Tushy off to get good to keep up with him. And then I'd say we're just good in different ways. We complement each other very well. I mean, in this league specifically, it felt like I haven't had to play a whole lot, so I haven't really gotten to showcase like what I do best. But he's more like, kind of like he's the sun and I'm the moon. He's a very, scary player to look at, like you mentioned, and that creates a lot of space on the field for me to do my work. He's
As you
very scary
mentioned.
in the air, and I like to take my 50s and stay on the ground.
Well, I mean, for you guys though, I think this was your first major challenge of the season here. Take on a not Squinty Gang team this is their first time here, but it's not the first time we've seen them on the stream. It's not the first time they've dominated leagues at this level. So for you guys taking on that Squinty Gang, your first major challenge, they definitely gave you a challenge here in this match. Anything you want to say about how kind of your team pivoted? Because at least for the rest of the season, you guys haven't had too much difficulty with your opponents. So what's it like here to get a team that very likely will make a pretty good playoff run? You guys could, what did it feel like playing against a much tougher team this week?
In relation to our other matches, it was definitely a lot tougher. But the two leagues, like the two other leagues that me and Tyler play in, are both higher like level leagues, both dipping into the GC1 range. So it's definitely like not something we haven't experienced before. Um, but yeah. It definitely like what the big struggle for us in that match was keeping our focus, honestly. Um, After the game one, I think winning by so much kind of cursed us a little bit. To not stay as locked in as we probably should have for the rest of the series. But they were definitely like better than all of our other opponents by a considerable amount.
That's what again, very likely we could be seeing them make quite the playoff run, as you mentioned again. That's their only loss they've ever had this season as well. This team was also fighting for a 7-0 record, so they themselves were definitely pushing as well. You guys know what it's like. But I know the real major challenge is going to be Evolve Skylight. They've won every single season so far. Do you have Evolve Skylight in your future plans, or are you just kind of taking this week by week?
I mean, I'm definitely planning to either see Not Sweaty Gang or Evolve Skylight in the finals because I'm just wondering who's going to meet us there because I'm pretty sure they're both on the same side of the bracket.
It
So we'll
depends. It
see who
depends
gets
how
to
the
her
season ends, if they'll be on the same side or not. Uh, I
because
believe
we're locked first seed, right?
you would be almost certainly, yeah. Well, it wouldn't be based on that. It's based on what seating you are in your group. You go to the bracket in a certain place. So
Okay.
I don't think you'd be. I don't think you'd ever. I don't know if you'd be ever locked in as the. Let me tell you. Let you know what group gets that first seed. You would be number one because actually your group is guaranteed. Whatever top team is your group is considered the number one seed, even though that's not exactly how. But yes,
Okay.
yes, you would be playing against scary some pretty scary opponents overall. But obviously, before you go, you mentioned as well before the series that your team has aspirations to play in the Apex Cup. So, with that kind of in your future plans for next season, does what does that do to your team's confidence? What your team wants to accomplish this season?
Um, it's less of like a confidence thing. It's more just like it's been a little boring. I think we should have played up initially to begin with. Because we knew we were like a borderline team, like to begin with. We knew we were a team on the cusp between the two. It was just like it was even like when we were scouting teammates for me and Tyler, we were trying to decide if we were looking at only champ threes or if we were looking at GC ones, decide where we were playing at. But I mean, confidence wise, I'm very confident we're just gonna keep sweeping through.
Love to hear that confidence. You guys definitely have aspirations to go to the Apex Cup next season. I have a very strong suspicion we'll be seeing you there. But obviously, before you leave, apparently, Alex, is there any last things you want to say? Are there any final messages? Is there any shoutouts you have?
Shoutouts to KP, obviously for creating a great environment for us in House Wiffendor, and to all the coach resources we have available to us. We haven't had to like rely on them too much. We also haven't been scrimming a whole lot. I think it's just because of the complacency with the level of competition we've been facing. But it is available to us when we need it. So when we play up into that Apex Cup, I'm sure it's going to be the best home we could possibly have.
Well, again, I love to hear that. Thank you so much for joining. Apparently, Alex, you're very confident on your team's ability, but to be fair, when you're the first team to ever go 21-0 in a regular season, I don't think there should be anything to discourage you. So again, congrats on your win over Not Sweaty Gang, and congrats on creating ATS history.
Thank you. Thank.
Oh, I
I was
missed you.
just saying
What were
thank you. You're all good.
Oh, no problem. Of course. Have a great night, apparently, Alex.
GG's, GG's.
And that was apparently Alex there of Dunder Wyfflin, the first team to ever go 21-0 in all games in ATS history. But our next match, Astral versus Cloudy Esports, will be back with that. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, it's Blackline Championship Series time. Welcome back to the Sporty stream. Hopefully all of you have been doing well during that quick break. It's nice to see you all over here again. We will hopefully get things sorted out. And hopefully all of you are doing well. Welcome. Blackline Championship Series, our final match here tonight. If we take a look at our schedule, we just saw Dunder Wyfflin sweep Not Sweaty Gang in an incredible end to the Ascension Cup regular season for both those teams. Incredible, especially if you're a Dunder Wyfflin fan. Now tonight we got Astral leader Astral United down on Cloudy Esports, two teams we've actually seen before on this stream. Both of them now at 3-1 records in the Premier Series of the Blackline Championship Series. Last time we saw Astral Heat was last season, I believe, in the losers quarterfinals. The team we have seen before in Season 14, although I think it was the Champion Series last season, not the Premier Series. So, again, the Champion Series run, also very good. Again, I think we saw them in their lower bracket. No, they won last season, sorry. We must have saw them in their winner, we saw them in their winner's semifinals match when they took on FFE Blue. And obviously did win that one, 4-1. They, again, won last season's Champion Series. Last time we saw Cloud Esports was in the Kyoaku Rocket League Series earlier this season, I believe. It was when they played against Justice for Solo back in May, a little over a month ago. Last time we got to see that team perform, so we know both these rosters and they have been virtually unchanged since then. Astral Heat, DJ placing still only as captain, but DJ was the second last season, so not much of a change there between all these players. But against DJ, Stone D, and Galaxy are the same starting three. Jack, I believe, has been added as a sub since... No, he hasn't. He was a sub last season as well, I remember. Cloudy hasn't changed at all. It's Gray, Donley, and SJT. Nothing that's really changed about these players is their spellings of their names. Jack now has a period at the end of his name, and Gray is now Gray Please with a period at the end of his name. So, no real changes for all these players, though. As again, both of them have 3-1 records. Astral Heat, their one loss coming 2 weeks ago when they played against Evolve Kyohaku. Or Cloudy also came 2 weeks ago. They lost to the Southeast Shooters, who, again, are both teams inside that top 4, as are these sides. It's very nice to see them all over again, especially Astral, we haven't seen since, I think, October. So it's been a good amount of time waiting before we got to see these teams all over again. And in their 3-1 record, so another very good match here to see tonight. We've got some of the better teams in the Blackline Championship Series here. Again, what a series this is going to be for all of us to watch. Again, we just have to do this very, very carefully here. Again, get these teams to sort things out. Again, just trying to hopefully get things sorted out between both these teams. Again, they're both going to probably join on time, knowing these sides. Again, trying to get these things sorted out. Both these teams, I think, are waiting, getting their final warm-ups done. Hopefully all of you are ready. Get your prediction polls on there in the chat. Astral Heat or Audi Esports. A pretty fun prediction poll overall. We got some very good teams. As again, just trying to make sure you get things sorted out. Again, the this is our last match of the night, so just 2 matches today. It's a pretty nice and short day for action. We'll see how long this series takes, but it should be pretty exciting overall. Again, we just get this match underway as, again, should be a great match here as just making sure we get these teams in. I am focusing a lot on making sure these teams are actually here, which at the very least we know Astral's here, so they'll be joining in any moment. Cloud Esports have been a little less talkative, but it shouldn't take them too long to get themselves in the lobby. As there they are, Donley, Gray, and SJD. It's ironic, actually. Cloudy are the first team in here, and they're the ones that have talked a lot less. But hey, at least they're here. This one with Gray, Donley, and SJT. Astral Heat on the other side. We'll see which players they bring, but I have to assume going to be their starting roster of DJ, Stondi, and Galaxy. Unlike Cloudy, they do have a sub in Jack, but obviously that is a sub. Generally, teams at this level don't want to play with their sub for obvious reasons. It can make things a lot tougher. Again, we'll wait on them to join us. There they are. DJ, Stondi, and Galaxy are all here. So, hello, Rizzy and chat. Sporty time? Of course it is. I haven't seen you since October. How you doing, my friend? And so hopefully again we'll get this match underway in just about a minute or so. Again, we are just getting these teams in, but looks like they're both good to go. So our last match of the night, but the Black Line Championship Series, Astral Lead of Astral United returns since their last match on this stream back in October. On the other side, it's Cloudy Esports who return from only a 1-month hiatus. Both these teams are 3-1. As hello, world in chat. Astral Heat on the blue, Cloudy Esports on the orange. Both teams part of organizations that have, been on the stream a lot. Orgs that I know very well. We haven't seen these teams in a very long time, even though they haven't changed rosters. The one thing I can mention a lot about is Astral Heat's defense. This team rated as one of the best defenses in the Premier Series, although maybe I curse them because Donley's going to score as soon as I say that. Astral Heat. Well, I think Galaxy would have loved a little bit more on that. Still only not able to turn around either. And it is 1 goal up for Cloud Esports, as I think I cursed Astral Heat at that point. As we'll try to steal you for the match sometime. Why not, Rizzy? I'd love to see you again. It's been a while. I'd love to have you back on this stream as Astral Heat. We're going to keep that offense going. Cloud Esports will clear it back with Gray. DJ. Able to find the net as Donley waiting on the other side. Galaxy. They'll have that first touch. SJT. Donley looking for the redirect, won't get it, but Gray to the back wall, cleared away by Galaxy. Astral Heat keeping their composure. Just looking to keep the offense ongoing. Donley unable to get to it. Gray able to hear it back as Galaxy. Stonedy bumped out. Donley will look to clear this one back as now the Esports still on the offensive, and Astral Heat again as a team. Again, are known for having a really solid defense, although the transition has been a lot weaker from them. This is not an offensive type team. For Astral Heat, they don't win by a lot. A lot of what they're going to have to rely on is being able to consistently find that net. Have good shooting accuracy too, as Donley blocked by DJ as Astral Heat keep the defense playing well. The 1 goal given up so far, and if they're playing this well, they very likely could tie this game up, really take over. That beat doesn't seem very easy to do, and or very likely that we wouldn't see another goal from Cloudy Esports at any point this game. Astral still trying to find their first goal is actually nearly bumped off by Gray, but they'll be able to find some evasion as infield pass. DJ blocked by Donley as Astral Heat still playing on the offensive. Get back by Cloudy. SJT send this one to that sidewall as Galaxy up again. What a block from SJT as DJ gets around 1. He'll go to the back wall for some space. SJT able to save this one away, but Astral Heat keep the offense coming, and they keep that, I guess pun intended, heat on offense. Again, not able to find that net. It's, again, a huge issue for Astral Heat is that they may be a team that is able to get a really good defense, but when it comes to offense, they're not a very strong team-oriented side. You have issues being able to get goals as while defense may be one thing, you want to rely on your offense as well. But overall, they're not a team that's very good at being able to adapt, being able to turn things around, being able to find passes. But Esports definitely have that a little bit better, and right now their offense holding out. What a save from DJ. Stonedy able to clear this one out, gets the dunk. That net's a bit vulnerable, but Cloudy Esports Still playing lockdown here as Donley, SJT. That one getting through is DJ. Does have the breakthrough. And that's wide open. Stone D finds the bottom left. And Astral Heat will take their first of the series. Will take a while, but eventually it will come. A little simple pass downfield. They didn't waste any time. Astral Heat on the scoreboard. Audi Esports now definitely having to feel the threat that Astral Heat does pose to essentially any roster that comes against them. Their defense so good, you're not going to get a lot of goals against this team. So tough to break them down, even with, I think, demos, which Audi Esports must be considering as a viable strategy at this point. Astral just able to keep that net very close down. As Stonedy. That one straight to SJT. That shot will be kept away by DJ as Astral still struggling here. Gray's play kept out by Stonedy. Galaxy does get that pop around SJT as now Gray beat by Galaxy. Audi Esports still on top of this one. Astral though. I'm starting to see their offense push up a little bit higher. This is, you know, again, a team that isn't going to play super heavy on the offense, stay pretty far back, although they did commit there, and even when they did try to play upfield, Donley's going to take it back, score the other way, and got Esports finding the opening as DJ sat a little too far in his net. If he got a bit too comfortable with defense there, got Esports with a 1-goal lead, 38 seconds to go. All that these teams have done, they a lot more to go in this match. Galaxy. Geared back by Gray, Stonedy. Conley now looking for the back wall, looking for one more to really secure this game for Cloudy. He won't need to score it though. It will be SJT who will. And Cloudy Esports just looking so much better at this point. I mean, you just don't get to see goals like that very often. What a time to get those goals as well. Take that 2-goal lead late. Take over as well. Audi Esports will have game 1. It's a 2-goal difference at the end of it, although Astral Heat's actually going to take one back. Why not? There is still some hope here. I guess I shouldn't be calling this early. But there you go, a little goal back, and Astral Heat not out of this game just yet. As Olivier, there we go, off the kickoff, Astral Heat unable to get offense. It will end game 1, Cloudy Esports. A little scared at the end there, they actually went for a fake kickoff, and that was a quick shot from Astral, but they weren't able to get the goal still. Defense held well, just felt like at times they fell apart, did push up a bit too high for their own good. Audi Esports able to convert. They're going to have more shots in these games. Just seems like a very easy assumption to make. Astral Heat, though, again, proving what they are worth. They're definitely a team that has the abilities to keep this kind of game going if they show the kind of offense they have. If they're able to get a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more control, 2 could definitely be theirs. This is a very close series. Audi Esports may have won on offense in game 1. May not mean the same for game 2. Now, though, they can be happy with how that series started. They want to make sure that they keep up that pressure and keep up the high volume of shots they're throwing on nets. They're just not going to be able to beat Astral Heat with just pure good shooting, because Astral Heat seems to be so good at defending even that. A lot of what Cloud Esports needs to rely on is that consistency of just getting shots on net. So he are definitely beatable when you keep throwing plays at them. I guess that would be true for basically any team out there. As a lot of what Astral's doing is just trying to rely on that midfield, but this weird imbalance where they want to play up, but they know they don't want to push up too high, because I know Cloud Esports can catch them on the counterattack. It's a weird middle ground for Astral Heat that they've got to be able to straddle. Haven't been able to fully get to that point, but they're getting closer and closer. Esports with, again, the high number of shots they need to put on net to get those goals. If their shooting level decreases, they are going to be in a world of trouble. Might be one of the issues with the playstyle of this match is just how, easy it is that they could be stopped. Astral Heat shut down the Cloud Esports shooting. Esports doesn't really have much to fall back on here as SJT going in, but bump there. Gray will score, and Cloud Esports won't be wasting any time starting off game 2. SJT, not only does he find a really good infield pass, but he gets the bump on DJ, which matters so much more to getting that goal than the pass ever does. Gets the scoring started. Cloudy Esports in the lead for now. That Astral Heat defense has been very good, but Esports have done very well to just put on a high volume of shots. Astral Heat can't keep them out forever here. As another play. Donley almost overcommitted there, but will be able to get back to keep out Galaxy. Cloudy still looking for that offense still. SJT whiffed on it there. Stonedy. SJT already up will prevent Galaxy from being able to put one on net. Now comes Donley. Flip reset. Won't be able to get on the end of it. And Astral Heat, 1-2-3 passing play. DJ has a second touch. Up for Galaxy. Astral Heat have kept the ball, but no shot on the end of it. Stoney wasn't willing to commit. And now a breakaway the other way. SJT stopped by Galaxy. He'll go back. DJ now looking for goal. Will Gray get there in time? No, he won't. Astral Heat have answered back, and the game is tied. Donley wanted to commit for that corner bounce, but realized too late. Astral Heat were going to be able to get to it. And the game, the scoreline is tied at 1. Astral Heat always proving that defense can survive. As Galaxy, missed touch! Oh, he will get on the end of that, get the dunk on Gray. Astral Heat, few careless touches, but that's been about it for mistakes. A lot more of the goals from Cloudy has been from them playing quality, finding really good chances, and really making their own opportunities. Astral Heat has been at a tougher time being able to compete with that, but I mean, it's still competitive. This game's tied for now. And with any good chances, Astral Heat could take the lead here. And potentially even the game with it. Stonedy, though, trying to get that started. Double commit. That net's open. DJ will find it, and nobody back for Cloudy Esports. There was a panic on the back wall, and a lack of communication between SJT and Donley, and that leaves that net wide open for DJ. Astral up 2-1. A small mistake from Cloud Esports, but it will pay big dividends for Astral Heat, although that kickoff won't be in their favor. Cloud Esports in the play as close as they can. Dem on the backfield. They've utilized a couple of those, but to various levels of success. Oftentimes it feels like they have to get demos to open up that net. Astral Heat have just been so good at blocking them. You just have to remove them in order to actually get through them. As once again, Cloudy with another clear. Galaxy able to get this bounce off the ceiling. Still pinched back. Stonedy, it's open, it's in, and it's insurance for Astral Heat. Astral Heat for paying back the favor with that demo from DJ. And with Gray removed, so nobody else was back for Cloud Esports. And that's wide open for Stonedy. Astral Heat paying it back in game number 2. Simply put, what we've seen from this team already. They're not slowing down. SJT wants one more! Oh, a great play ahead by Donley. And simply put, Cloud Esports showing no signs of slowing down, even with them at the deficit. Every chance they can take, they will take it. In this game, still not all that decided yet as we go into the final minute. Cloudy Well, they've definitely taken the chances of... Again, they score because they make so many quality plays on offense. Against Astral Heat, you need that kind of quality. It's just not a team that any play can get past them. You gotta use some of the best offense you can out there. Well, the issue though for Cloud Esports at this point is that time. They don't get those chances often against against Astral Heat. We need to act kind of quickly here to beat another one here. As maybe a chance for SJT. Looking for the double tap. Galaxy will be on the end of it as Donley. Blocked by Stonedy. Astral's going to hold on for more pressure, but Stonedy whiffed on this one. SJT chain dashing down the field will have DJ to get that one. Dunked by Gray. Still searching. 10 seconds to go. Donley past 2. Galaxy up. He's whiffed on it. That's open. Oh, no one could score. That one was wide open for Galaxy. And he'll make sure he gets away. A little fortune there for Astral Heat. Game 2, not over just yet. Now it will, though. As the ball hits the ground, Astral Heat high up the series. 1-1 in games. Definitely able to turn things about as I had predicted already. For now, though, all that these teams are really focusing on is making sure they play more consistently than the other. I mean, both these teams have that ability to beat each other. We already can see it. Astral Heat's defense and Cloud Esports' offense both have shown they are what they can do what they can do. Again, the only major thing for Cloud Esports, though, they got to be able to get a good number of chances. It's 7 shots that game. Well, that is a lot against some teams. Against Astral Heat, they're used to that kind of shooting statistic. As we head into game number 3, this is determined match point. Astral Heat and Cloud Esports. It's an offense versus defense battle, and both sides can prove they can win. Now, who can elevate their gameplay? DJ, starting with a flip reset! Oh, he doesn't waste any time! 15 seconds in! And a flip reset in open space. DJ, putting Astral Heat up by 1 early. As Risky asking, last game of the game, this is the last game of the day. Beautiful game, too. Incredibly high-level talent. Astral Heat, Cloudy Esports. For Cloudy, I think a lot of what they're going to focus on is not just the number of shots they have, although they need a lot more of them from what they did last game, but the quality of those chances, too. Been pretty solid at getting quality, but maybe they got to do a little bit better. Got to dig a little bit deeper. Cloudy Esports, here's their chance to get a good play. SJT to Donley. That shot wide of the nets, and Astral Heat go the other way. Galaxy to the back wall, stopped by Gray before it will even reach there. Cloudy will traverse the midfield back the other way. SJT, 50 with Stonedy. Astral Heat, did a challenge, but Gray keeps it away. Second touch, looking for net, saved by DJ. SJT already up. Stonedy keeps him away from the net. And Astral Heat want that ball cleared. Still, they can't get rid of it. Cloudy Esports keeping the offense in field. SJT blocked by DJ. Astral Heat hovering in front of that goal. They aren't leaving that net for any reason. All he does is that ball to get out. Stonedy will do so right there. Shot on, saved away, dunked by Gray. Cloud Esports with such a fast transition, I didn't even see this oncoming, but SJT off the back wall, no one defending Donley. Well, that first save will be made by Astral Heat, the second won't come. And again, just incredible overall. Again, the quality of the plays that Cloud Esports are getting. Just need to make sure they get more shots of that kind of level. Astral Heat are so tough to take down. Because you may be able to bring one quality play, but you gotta bring multiple in the same game. Just to beat them. Because even though they play so much defense, they don't make mistakes all that often. That's gonna make things really tough for Cloudy because Even with the team playing that far back, if you just hold offense, you may not be able to do enough against them. As Stoney, saved by SJT as he'll come off the back wall. Cloudy Esports. Playing with fire there on defense. You don't want to make your defense have to play that kind of way. Especially in a game like this where, you know, if Astral Heat get that lead, they can hold on to this for as long as they want to. Cloud Esports, a lot of their keys to success is going to be getting that lead and making sure they keep it. As Astral Heat, again, such a good defensive side. They are up by 1. That may be all they need. DJ. Astral still on the attack. Stone D. Saved out by SJT as he'll get around Galaxy. Astral Heat staying close as Cloudy looking for net. Gray. Blocked by DJ. Now Donley. Demoed out. Astral Heat back on the ball. At this point, this game's kind of gone to more of a standstill where both these teams just not willing to make, the over-aggressive commit, but they will there for Cloudy, and that's because Astral Heat weren't present. A very rotational area came off a whip from Galaxy, but DJ, he was not paying attention. I don't think he had his eye on the ball there. By the time he realized Galaxy had whiffed, it was far too late to answer. Cloudy Esports now hold 2 goals. Astral Heat, the last place they want to be in, even though their offense has been pretty good this series. They're not ones that score very often or score all that quickly. Cloud Esports, an ironic twist of the playstyles of these teams. They're going to be the ones that play a lot more defensively at this point. Well, I'm sure they'd love a 3-1 lead. They don't exactly need it. Against Astral Heat, it may just be better to wait and to not overcommit against them. Last thing you want to do for this roster is give them another option for a tied game. As Stoney off the back wall. Gray will be there. He'll prevent Galaxy from shooting. Stoney had to get on the end of it there. Astral Heat still attacking. Stoney not able to pierce through Cloudy here as Galaxy goes again. Demo in the backfield. Stoney blocked by Donley. As Astral Heat double commits. Cloud Esports again. Just waiting on that back wall, waiting on their defensive final third. They aren't looking to score anymore. Astral Heat, it's all up to them if they can get that goal back. Because Cloud Esports gonna wait, but maybe not enough. Stoney around the corner. Backline is there, but great save away. Galaxy unable to find an infield pass for DJ. Astral still on it. DJ gets the bump. Stoney has it! Oh, it's great from Astral Heat! DJ went after Gray and found his option. Astral Heat tie it up. 11 seconds on the clock. And game 3 is far from over. Astral Heat unable to win the 50 there. SJT leaving it for Donley. Maybe one more chance for Cloudy. Whipped by Galaxy! And they do get it back! It's Gray! And it's the back post that's open! Cloudy Esports! Do not let that last goal discourage them! The go-ahead goal for match point! And game 3 will end! Cloudy Esports on match point to have 2 chances to take this series. The quality of that offense, again, has been a little bit better, but this game, like Astral Heat's quality, slipped a little bit by the end. When they put on offense, they just don't have that same level of success. The Astral Heat, just overall as a team, seem to be much more solo oriented when it gets to offense. And well, again, they have proven how strong they have been. Still, it's Astral Heat who have really proven themselves out and out but they've not been able to prove themselves more than Cloudy Esports, who are now 1 game away. Our final series of the night, Cloudy Esports could end it in 4 games only. Astral Heat have had a great defense, but the real issue has been taking the lead over Cloudy Esports. They Cloud Esports side, I don't think has let Astral Heat take the lead in any of the games that Cloudy has won. They definitely haven't let them take the lead early, I should say, as Astral kind of turn things around this game as Gray, second touch not made, but it is left for SJT. Stone D will keep this one back. Astral Heat on the offense again, off the ceiling, in front for DJ. No shot will be made from it. But Esports will have another outplay as SJT. DJ blocks him out. As Astral Heat, a little redirect in front, but Ray waiting on the end of it here as he'll go the other way. In front only! Blocked by Stone D, SJT! DJ is waiting on the back of it. And Astral Heat. Back up field, a double commit from Cloud Esports. That clear only as far as Stone D, but unable to get another touch on it. SJT will keep it going. This is Cloud Esports' chance to get that first goal that they always really seem to search for. And really seem to rely on. Astral Heat. Again, for them really to take these games, they definitely want to be that team that scores first. It really puts them in the position they need to be in, where it's, again, that defensive sitting back. They can let the pressure come to them. They can win by only one goal. Cloud Esports shut them down as SJT's second touch will go out to DJ, and he'll be demoed as he'll progress down the field. Again, Astral Heat relying on midfield. Demo from DJ. Stone D! Oh, what a block! It's saved by Gray. Now the other way. SJT gets the dunk on DJ, but no goal will come from it. A little sigh of relief there from both these teams. They had some real scares on defense with open goals. Still, the scoreline sits at an even 0. No team able to crack the goose egg, as Gormonks has said, but that net's open! Another demo from Astral Heat, and this time they will score on the end of it. It's DJ who catches Cloud Esports napping. And back the other way, Galaxy and Stone D take the offense by storm. Again, so often when Astral Heat scores first, they can just sit back on defense. Play the way they want to play. Cloud Esports need to answer soon. Donley will be cleared back by Stone D as Esports trying to find some room. So tough when Astral Heat just continues to stay like this, really playing a lot more in the midfield, which is something that they have had issues with in the past. Well, Esports, they usually have had the midfield for these games, but with Astral Heat playing as confident as they are, Cloudy's got to be able to take this play for themselves. This play started off by Donley, but maybe he can end it off too. Double tap, up and waiting. Won't be able to put it on, but he does set up Gray, and that's going to fly under the bar. Cloud Esports not wasting that opportunity, and it's really well made from Donley to recognize that nobody was on the back wall covering him. Sets up the shot from Gray, and just good pace from Cloud Esports to get on the end of that shot. It's Cloud Esports now. Gonna find that opening, but Stony will get back with full boost. Now over 1, actually over 2. Is anybody back? Oh, DJ. There was no one back. That net was there for him. He'll try again. Dunked! Oh, it's gonna fall in anyways. And Cloud Esports making a slight mistake on that rotation. SJT going back far too straight onto that net. He's got to go back for the post. Do that back post specifically if he's waiting there. That's an easy clear for Cloud Esports. And they wouldn't be down again. Instead, they make a slight rotational error that will prove to cost them. Astral Heat once again in the lead. And once again, I'm going to play for time. Stone D. Only just waiting for him there. Galaxy now. 15 out by Gray. DJ. Up to the ceiling. I feel like a demo might be incoming for Astral Heat. They were looking for it there, but unable to connect. But Esports will once again be able to find the clear, but only gives time for Astral Heat to start a new attack. DJ now. 2 touches. Gonna set up Gray as he'll go outwards for SJT as a waiting option. Cut off by Stone D. Donley keeps it going. It's Cloud Esports Blocked out by Stoney. He won't let the infield pass connect. Now SJT. DJ's already up. Astral Heat holding on to the boost reserves as Esports at this point. Just have to play a little bit more on the desperation here. Stone D. SJT. One more touch to follow, but no one there to follow up. And again, it will be Astral Heat who keep that midfield as DJ here. Only as far as Gray, though, and Cloud Esports are breaking through, but every pass cut away. Every 50 being challenged. Astral Heat not letting Cloudy have any open room as SJT will go for himself. Stone D dunked ahead. Gray now. The back wall kept out by Galaxy, and Astral Heat have taken the game. Only one left here. Game number 5. Again, the defense. I mean, if Astral Heat get that early goal, there is nothing that's going to slow them down from allowing their defense to just do what it has done so well this season. We have Champions Field coming up here. One team will win, one team will lose. I mean, that's how it works now, but this time it's to determine the series. And I really think that first goal is going to matter the most for both these sides. What we've already seen, whichever team scores first seems to be the team that wins. As for Astral Heat, they can turtle back on defense. For Cloud Esports, they can keep the offense going and really force Astral Heat to play up. Astral, they're going to score first. They're not even going to let me finish my thoughts. Stone D, 7 seconds in, and as I mentioned, that first goal is so important. He just takes his allies, one DJ on that shot. Wouldn't really focus on the fact that Stone D could have followed up if it wasn't put on target. Astral Heat will take the early lead. Now all they have to do is hold it the rest of this game. Is no easy thing to do, but again, with the fact they're already up by 1, their defense can put in the work to keep themselves in a position like this. But Gray to Donley. Galaxy will look to just flick this one up high. Stone D, one more touch to go. He won't find it easily though, and by the time he does, it's far too way outside the net. But Esports just letting him outplay himself as Astral goes again. Galaxy, awkward bounce on the back wall. Donley will be on the end of it. SJT with the flick. Stone D, DJ, Galaxy in the midfield. He was gonna dunk on that. A very aggressive challenge, nearly 8 for it there. If Cloud Esports had a better touch at it over his head, that would have been a tied game. In fact, Astral Heat still struggling here on defense. Their rotation not holding up well, but they will get back in time. DJ, geared back by Gray. Now he'll look midfield. Donley. Cooks your pinch. Cloudy actually already prepared for this one, but oh, we're Astral Heat, and that Astral Heat defense, so long as they're all back, I don't know if we're going to be able to see Cloudy Esports beat them easily. Cloudy Esports, their best plan may honestly be to play defense and to wait for Astral Heat to overcommit. It feels like there's just a much more reliable game plan to work with. Astral Heat's defense, whenever they're ready, sitting back, Cloudy Esports just can't seem to break them. It seems like they're impenetrable at times. As Galaxy. Donley blocked by Stone D. Cloudy Esports with SJT. Donley keeping it going. Still 3 minutes left in this game. It's been a very long amount of time for Astral Heat to hold this lead. They've still kept it, but in Cloudy Esports, they don't generally leave games without getting at least 1 goal. And with how Cloudy Esports is played, you really do feel like if you're Astral Heat, you want that second goal as badly as you can, because, simply put, that 1 goal lead may not hold for long. And this is their chance to get it, because, oh, boost for Cloudy Esports. Donley will be back, but not an easy read to make, and he doesn't get it very far from his net. SJT. Galaxy able to send this one away as SJT pinched out as Galaxy bumped out of the way. SJT blocked by Stone D. Gray. DJ up ahead. Galaxy won't read it, and it's in! Donley takes advantage of the whiff and Cloudy Esports. Eventually they would find their chance. And as I've said before, they don't generally leave games without scoring at least once. And that's the goal there. Must be a huge sigh of relief having to play 3 whole minutes, essentially, of not being able to score, knowing that Ashley could just wait and win by that scoreline, to know that you can take it back, to finally have this game tied back up. The relief, I think, for all the players of Cloud Esports and for Astral Elite, this is terrible for them. They've been playing so defensively this game. They're gonna need to get back onto offense, and that's no easy thing when you gotta change your playstyle a little bit mid-game, but that's a mistake. DJ in! Not even a bounce, Astral Elite! DJ! And as soon as Gray whiffed it, Donley stood no chance of blocking him. And Astral Heat, who were down 2-1 in the series after Game 3, have come back into Game 5, have been able to get the goal, and once again are up by 1. Cloudy, again looking for offense, but they'll have to push up a little higher. Donley, the backfield. Off the ceiling, it's DJ, trying to take this one on. SJT back in time. Donley now gotta get that save. Astral playing closer. But Donley, Gray, Galaxy not on it! The Cloud Esports unable to shoot there. It will go back the other way as Stoney looking for goal. SJT will be there to save, but DJ's got the shot. That one not on, but Galaxy's will! And Astral Elite inside the final minute! And the lead has now been extended to 2. Astral Elite just need to play a little bit longer, and this series will be theirs. It's gone to Game 5. It's gone the entire distance, it feels. Astral Heat just needs to hold on a little bit more as Stone D. Galaxy still looking for even one more goal potentially here. DJ off a corner, but Donnie not going to let them have that chance. He'll go past Galaxy. Stone D waiting back. SJT. Get the bump on Stone D. Gray. 2 goal will actually be just a little wide of the post, but does give Cloudy Esports a little space to work with. But a demo in the midfield. DJ removing Donley. And Astral Heat once again. They've been using the demo so well, so precisely this series. It really is to eliminate Cloud Esports' options as Audi here just panicked on defense, and I feel like that goal will settle everything. 10 seconds left, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. Some whiffs from Cloud Esports. They panicked to just get that ball out as fast as possible. Cloudy Esports unable to take the series. Will be their second loss of the season, only their second loss, but for Astral Elite, they've returned since late October. And what a return it is, a win in Game 5. The Season 14 Champions Cup winners. It's proving that even in the Premier Series, they themselves still find success. They deserve to be here. And well, they're playing like it, a 3-2 series win. As unfortunately for Cloud Esports, their return won't be very fruitful. Again, really felt like those demos in part definitely made the difference, but that defense of Astral Elite, if they score first, they're just in such good control. It's a close match though. Could have gone the other way really if Cloud Esports just was able to keep up that quality, but it's so tough. This team is so exhausting to play against. For Astral Elite, they just bring so much to the table when it comes to defense. You got to do so much to beat them. Reason why even the Premier Series teams are struggling against these guys. Again, a great performance overall, Astral Heat. Again, have returned to the stream, have played exceptionally well. Astral United, be very happy that this team is on their org. Again, that 3-2 series victory is... Take a look at what our schedule showed us here. Dunder Wyfflin with a 3-0 win. Astral Heat with a 3-2 win. So again, what a performance. Just overall incredible. See, again, some great matches here. Reminder, though, we're not going to be seeing too much more from the community matches for a little while because starting tomorrow is the start of the ATS Paradise Cup Orc Owner 2v2. Again, a very big tournament. I think it's $200. Again, it would be 3 days of incredible 2v2 action. We're going to get to see a whole lot on this stream. Now, be able to get a little talk with Astral Heats. Initially, I didn't know if they were wanting an interview or not, but it turns out I think DJ is going to join us for this one here as a 3-2 series victory. I won't keep you for too long, DJ. I know you guys have some plans coming up very soon, but congratulations on your 3-2 series win. Astral Heat playing very, very well here. How are you feeling as a roster?
Not gonna lie, I was a little nervous heading into that series. I had like no warm up, to be honest. But I trusted that my teammates were also warmed up. So, yeah, no, I think we played really well. Shout out to Cloudy, they also played really great. And yeah, that was just one of the most fun series I've ever had recently.
And for you guys, obviously, knowing you're going to Game 5, defense really has been kind of what your team's been known for. But offense is kind of what won you this series, especially in Games 4 and 5. That tournament point, it felt like it was an offensive-based one. Was that kind of the team's plan going into those final 2 games to play a little bit more on the offensive side?
Honestly, we know that one of our biggest problems is offense. We struggle a lot with generating opportunities, putting balls on net and stuff. But, we've had a lot of replay reviews, a lot of team discussions recently. So we were always just trying to look for that extra pass to throw off the defense and then hopefully put a shot on net.
Again, you guys definitely did that as well. And, coming off as Champions Series division winners last season, obviously the Premier Series is a whole lot tougher. You guys have been able to really excel in the Premier Series. Without going into too much detail, what kind of the keys for your guys' success to improve? Because so often we see teams advance from a division to another, don't generally do that well because of the higher level competition you guys have. So, having to move from the Champions Series to the Premier Series, tell us kind of the keys to your success this season. How the Astral Heat has continued to be a top team here, even though this is their first time in this Premier Series.
Well, number one, I would say Stoney has definitely been a big part of it. With his knowledge of the game and just doing our replay reviews, being the IGL and calming us down, telling us where to be, what to do. But also, I think another part of it is just the competition we always play against. We're always running weeklies. We're always running these leagues. And Jake and I, or Stoney and I, have a lot of LAN experience too. So I feel like with all of that, it's kind of just helping with the nerves, I would say, as well as just expecting like what other players are going to do and how to counter it.
Well, you guys have definitely brought that here. As I said, I'm not going to keep you too long, so we'll probably end that interview here. But again, thank you so much for joining DJ. A 3-2 series win over Cloudy Esports. A great end to our night. But before you leave, is there any last things you want to say? Any shoutouts? Any final messages? Any words that you want to say? I know there's a lot of people here from Astral United, so anything you want to say to them?
Shout out to the whole org, Astral United. Shout out to Rizzy and Vision, and Unknown if he's in there too. Shout out to my teammates, Stone D and Galaxy. They're amazing, always trying to help me improve and always improving themselves in a great way. And shout out to the whole Ducks community that Stone D runs. Okay, and thank you to you for casting.
Of course, my pleasure. I have not seen you guys since October, so it's nice to see you guys still together here and still dominating as usual. Okay, again, congrats on your win, a 3-2 victory over Cloud Esports. An amazing rest of your night, DJ, and hopefully we'll get to see you again. Maybe not, with a 7-month difference. Maybe a little bit, less than like 9 months separation between matches.
Hopefully sooner.
Hopefully we'll see you later this season, though. But for now, have a great night and enjoy that victory.
Thank you. You too.
That was DJ again from Astral Heat joining us for a little short interview at the end of this. As again, you to all the teams that showed up tonight. As we're gonna get a raid incoming. Thank you all so much for joining the Sportia stream. Reminder: tomorrow we'll start our broadcast of the ATS Paradise Cup 2v2 Org Owner Showcase. Now, have a great night. Take care. I'm gonna go to sleep, but all of you enjoy the rest of your night, and of course, we'll see you again tomorrow.